Ladies and gentlemen, we can have your attention for just one moment. Tonight we are honored to welcome.
Well, the house lights will come up here at the Civic Center. So glad you guys can be joining us. It's the Monroe Moccasins and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. A chance for us to check in and meet our starting goaltenders tonight here for this hockey game. On one end for the Zidico, it's going to be on the shoulders of that man right there. It's Edward Coffey between the pipes. And look at his numbers so far here on the year. 1-2-0-1, coming in with an 870 save percentage, a 3.73 goals against average, 13 goals against on the year. And on the other end, the Monroe Moccasins going to a fan favorite. It's Sean Kuhn, who has the start between the pipes for the Moccasins. As he'll head to his crease right now, Sean Kuhn. 5-0-0-2 on the season for him. Has not lost in regulation. An 870 save percentage, a 3.37 goals against average. As the opening puck drop, always cool to see, Pete.
Yeah, especially with this young man here from a St. Jude patient. What a great ovation he got, and I'm sure it's something he's never going to forget. What a beautiful moment.
That was awesome, yep.
All the players tapping the sticks.
That's
the goaltenders, it's like, you know, everybody gets it here. It's, you know, we've talked about it before. First and foremost, it's all about the kids, but something that's special. What a great cause, St. Jude tonight. And boy, and this crowd was totally into it. You know, not quite a sellout, but we had a good crowd here. There's a lot going on in the city, a lot of parades and extracurricular activity, but going to be a loud and proud Moccasin faithful this evening.
Tonight's first period is brought to you by Automotive. Let's go!
Well, we are underway here between the Moccasins and the Zidico. So glad you guys can be with us right now as it's taken on through center and pushed back in that time by Bazarin. Going to come behind the net for Sean Kuhn to thread that one on over for Toivonen. Trying to get this one up the ice and through the middle. The Moccasins trying to get in control. That one's going to come all the way back on down, and that will go for our first stoppage of the night. And icing will be called. The Moccasins 10-4-2 on the year, 32 points. The Zydeco, they are 2-9-2, 8 points on the season, 7th place in the Continental right now. As well as the face-off here inside the Moccasins defensive zone. The Zydeco, who struck first last night, early back in that first period on a goal from Scott Chirac. But the Moccasins, Pete, they have been very good so far on the year. When they actually give up the first goal, they are 7-2-1 on the year. As Scott Chirac lining in for the attacking zone face-off right now, and the tie-up off the draw. Going to go there to the Moccasins, trying to work this one back on from the corner and all the way on back down in the foot race. Looking to get after it here. That time is Stephen Ford. He'll hand it D to D and back across. Near side, trying to turn this one up the middle. Cut down by Albrecht, trying to get on it. And it's sent back behind the goal now, and it's going to be worked around here. All the way out to the neutral zone, 2-on-1. Here comes Chirac from the off wing and trying to get it across. Pushed all the way back on out to center, and Ford again will just hook that one back inside the zone. Now it's sent back up from center. Through the middle, here they come. Albrecht on the drop. Right side for Neris, and trying to get it across. They score!
Scoring early and often. Good things happen when you're coming over that slot. And bam, empty man. Coffey's back in his crease. 6'6" Coffey just was really kind of off balance and it looked like it almost went 5-hole on him. Just like that, Moccasins up. Not even quite 2 minutes into the first period. Up 1-0 here on Baton Rouge.
Well, a 1-0 lead here for these Moccasins out on top against the Zydeco. Good start for them, Pete.
Well, with this team, you blink, you can really miss something here. It's one of those things. Veneris from Albrecht and Corson Green here at 1 minute and 11 seconds into the first period. The Snakes come flying in from the rafters, as always, is our first goal scored here. A little ritual.
Well, we can take a look real quick at, Pete, your big 3 keys of the game here tonight.
Yeah, you got to go with the discipline. You can't do anything silly. We got to make sure we don't fall into their traps, because it's one of those things. You fall behind and you want to start dragging the other team down to some penalties. We may have a little shorter bench too tonight. We've got some guys that are banged up, so you got to play smart there as well. We have a lot of stamina in third period. The longer we go, this team just keeps on plugging along and keeps shooting on his goaltender. Edward Coffey is 6'6", so you got to get these low shots on him, get him to move, get him to get down. He's got a long way down to cover them pucks. I know his RVH has improved dramatically this season as far as his mobility in the crease, but as you saw there, get him to move, good things happen.
Well, Carlos Veneris, first in points, leads this team and gives the Moccasins a 1-0 lead. That's his 10th of the year. And a good start for the Moccasins, not even 2 minutes in.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a hot start right there.
This will come back out of the zone now. Veneris trying to find it as he sidesteps his man, able to get it back in deep towards the front. And now the Zydeco back in control. They'll hand this one out to the neutral zone and get it on now here for Turner on the delay. Looking to rotate this one back ahead. Across from Keller, finds his man, and that is Catola trying to get started. He'll swing it back in. Alden back on top of it, pressed there by Turner. Trying to work it on free. Still loose, trying to jam at it, and now it's cut on and along here. It's picked up this time and trying to swing it in as Bazarin. All the way over there on the other side. Hecatipale trying to get on top of it. He had 2 goals in the first game against the Moccasins on the year, but has not scored a goal since when playing Monroe, as it's all the way back along here out to center. Scooped up here by Ethan Matcham, and he'll hand it on back down low. Quick pass ahead. Out of the reach that time of Baton Rouge, and now the Moccasins, their turn, they'll try it the other way. Trying to work it out left to right, and that straight pass goes right on to Mietin, and he'll come that one all the way back down. So Green ran off that time, but moved it able to get it to Matthews. He'll stretch the play out ahead, and now in space, here comes Christie right in, and he's shut down.
Good pass over to Jared Christie, who stick-handled in, came right up the slot and came in deep. Came in a little too deep on Edward Coffey, who was there to make the stop and didn't really give much of a rebound. Covered it up and thwarted Jared Christie on a possible breakaway goal. In alone, but face off to his left, the near face-off circle.
An attacking zone face-off for the Moccasins. 26 first period goals for Monroe. Carlos Veneris with the last one. Monroe trying to make it 5 straight wins against the Zydeco on the season. That shot from the blue line from Asp didn't make its way through in this one. Sent out from Cox, right wing side, looking to bump that one back in. Chirac on the poke. And now the Moccasins look to return this one out to Dubé Plouffe, right side, looking to play it out ahead to center. And now Chirac for the Zydeco trying to get it going the other way, but he overstepped the puck, and now Christie on top of it here. Back around now, it's moved off behind the goal. Chirac on his man there that time, trying to rework it around now, and it's picked up again by the Moccasins trying to clear. Out ahead for Lorwood, here he goes. Crisscrossing back inside the zone, looking to turn this one up the boards. And he gave that one away back out to the Moccasins, and here they come. Scooped in by Cunningham, and after it back into the corner. Tapped on behind the net on a steal by the Moccasins, trying to get after it here. Comes out for Stefanini. And now Schumacher has it right point. Toes the line, gets it back in behind the goal now. Gerstein got it all the way high to the blue line. That time for Johnson, playing in his first game back at home here. Just signed the other day, and a long shot on the way. That time it was deflected. It'll come back around to the near side as the Moccasins going to work right now inside the zone. Short pass Schumacher. He'll walk the line, let that one go. Caught a body in front. Now Lorwood will jump on it, and he'll roll it back out ahead through the middle. Alden Had that one knocked away from him. Gerstein trying to find the stick, and now here is Katola. Fires a pass ahead, too far for his man. Going to come out to Sean Kuhn, forced to play it. He'll tap that one out to his left, and the Moccasins trying to get this one out of their own zone. A lone goal right now in this hockey game belonging to Carlos Ferneris. 1 minute and 11 seconds in as 5 minutes have gone by in the opening frame. Long shot from the point. Kuhn able to see that one, turn it away. And now the Moccasins trying to get to center ice, and the stretch pass all the way on back down. Katola now, here he is. Gonna hook this one to the outside, all the way out up top, and Matthews on the follow-up. As it's sent around to the far corner. After it, there for Hecatipale. Now peeling along now was Keller, former Biloxi Breaker. In his second game here with the Zydeco, all the way on down now. This way from Green, behind the net, and they'll send this one ahead. Here come the Moccasins, back out on from center. Poured back in by Ferneris. On the reverse hit on Ross Bartlett. The fans like that, and Chirac will get control. Throwing on back now. This time here is Matcham going to get it started here up the near side. Bartlett through the middle. Here they come. Cox top of the circle, and that shot was blocked as Christie lets that one go behind. And it's sky hooked ahead all the way out to the neutral zone. And now Christie 2-on-1. Here he comes as just trying to get it across. Dubé Plouffe, but a good repeat that time by the Zydeco.
Yeah, Plouffe was ready for that one all the way, but pass was deflected and broken up. Unfortunate, but Christie might have wanted to take the shot there maybe last time.
Been kind of a fast game right now here between these two teams and just the early goings of this first period.
Extremely. We're already at 13 minutes left to go. I mean, we're flying. This is not a lot of whistles. It's end-to-end action. This is some good hockey right now.
A lot of energy between these two teams. The Moccasins, who have played the Zydeco so well on the season so far, trying to make it 5 straight wins. They are 1-1 at home, game number 6 of 15. But Monroe 4-1 against the Zydeco. They lost that first one at home here. But ever since, it's been all Monroe here in the regular season series. Out across from center, the Zydeco trying to get control of it. That time it's cut away from Alexian, and here come the Moccasins one more time back inside the zone. Far side Cunningham, that one too far for him. And now it's pushed around out of the outside. Rolled on from center, and now it's reversed along, this time by Baton Rouge Kuznetsov trying to slip through his man. And it's sent behind now, and the Moccasins back to have it. This is Gerstein. Fires one ahead for his man. Albrecht on the drop, but offsides is the call. That's our first whistle. That means we're going to step aside right now with 12:32 left to go here in period number 1. The Moccasins and the Zydeco. Carlos Ferneris, 1 minute and 11 in.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the
Welcome back in everybody here to Monroe inside the Civic Center. So glad you guys can be joining us over on KNOE and our YouTube and Facebook page as well, and those tuning in on 103 Rocks. The Moccasins on top right now, 1-0, and a great chance there for Baton Rouge, but Sean Kuhn slamming the doors shut to keep it a 1-0 game.
Hecatipale grabbed that loose puck and shot it right into the chest of Sean Kuhn, who was already in the butterfly. He was all set and ready for that shot. Did not give a rebound. Holding on to it tight. Get a reset to the near face-off circle to the right of Sean Kuhn, his stick side.
12:24 left to go. Opening period here. Both teams right now in a home-and-home series. The Moccasins coming off that 4-2 win last night, and we get a whistle here. That's going to be an interference call. And it looks like it's going to be against Monroe right now. Toivonen making his way on over to the penalty box. So the Zydeco will go to the power play, their first one of the night, and they have been struggling on special teams. Third least effective power play in the league at 12 in the FPHL. 9 of 62 at 14%, lined up against the Moccasins. Penalty kill at 88%. So you got to think, Pete, if the Zydeco really want any chance trying to win this game, they got to have to find a way to strike on the power play.
Yeah, they're going to have to, but at the same time, with their power play being so iffy, I'll call it, good chance to get a shorthanded goal on the Moccasin end as we look here.
Here comes Gerstein right now, rolling ahead back down the wall, and had that one taken away on the overstep. Now Lorwood snapped an 11-game scoring drought last night. His only 2 goals on the year have been against the Moccasins. This one top of the circle, and Gerstein shooting one. That one's blockered down that time by Coffey. So now on the recharge. This time it's Cox. He'll drop the shoulder, trying to stop up on a delay, and this one ripped all the way down there that time by Landon Johnson.
And the Moccasins defense, everybody just clustered up on Cox, and he had nowhere to go. Then cough it up along the boards, which led to that clearing attempt, and successfully down the other way. Now the Zydeco have to reset.
Right wing side, Kuznetsov able to bring it back in. He'll pour it around the boards off the kick plate, near side wall. Schumacher stapling Weber along the boards. Now Weber one more time. He'll just hand that one off in deep behind the goal. It comes out Kuznetsov to set up. Far side face-off circle, got the return pass. Just outside the perimeter right now. Takes a look out to Weber. Delays right now. Weber shoots one. That one deflected on the way through, and we get a whistle here.
And Weber let that one fly, and he had a couple streaking Zydeco coming on in, trying to look for that loose puck. There was a big open hole, though, to the right of Sean Kuhn as it went left to right. Luckily, we also had a sprawling defenseman to knock it away, and we also had a net off. So now face off to the near circle here.
10:43 left to go here in this opening period. Carlos Forneris with the lone goal in this hockey game alongside Taylor Costa, Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. All the way out near side, Schumacher trying to work his man off the puck and trying to scale this one ahead to center ice. He'll do just that. Final seconds on this power play for the Zydeco. Bartlett able to jump over the blue line, takes a look, got it down low. Alexian, here he is, centers one towards the middle, and Sean Kuhn that time able to hang on, and he'll make the stop with 10:16 left to go.
And Weber got that puck out in front, then Nick Catola was able to try to gather a bouncing puck to get that past Sean Kuhn. No avail there on the power play as it ended and thwarted their power play attempt. So they're going to be 0 for 1 tonight on the power play. And the Moccasins are 1-0 on the penalty kill.
Well, the Zydeco right now with the attacking zone face-off to the glove hand side of Sean Kuhn. Sean Kuhn, the last time he played the Zydeco, made 18 saves on 22 shots for a 5-4 win. Right now on a 2-game winning streak against the Zydeco. And a long shot on the way. He blocked that one down. Came out near side wall and scratched off the glass all the way on back down. Now Cunningham trying to get after it here. And he's able to get it across, and a goal! Austin Albrecht, 2-0 Moccasins.
But Cunningham was able to pick that puck up off the boards, and that came right out to Albrecht, who just didn't miss. He had some time and space and just let it rip right between the 5-hole of Ed Coffey. Once again, tall goaltender, long way down, dropping into the butterfly, blows it past the Zydeco netminder. 2-0 Moccasins with 9:52 remaining in the first period.
Well, the Moccasins 2 goals here in this first period. Much different game, Pete, compared to last night.
Yeah, absolutely. I think last night it just seemed a little slow on both sides. It wasn't just the Monroe end because I was talking to Brian Flores, the broadcaster for the Zydeco, and he even said, everybody just seemed like they were going, at a snail's pace, and the longer the game went on, the better Monroe got and just got stronger. So I think that attributes also is these guys play so well together, and their conditioning this season is fantastic.
Sean Kuhn up behind his own net. He'll hand it out to Matthews. Look, this one through the middle for the stretch pass. And now carried along this time by Dubé Plouffe. He'll drop the shoulder, trying to turn the corner. Working on Catola. It'll come back out now for Asp. Trying to dive and keep that one in, but it goes all the way on down to Sean Kuhn. He'll slow it up.
Referee almost helped us out there, keeping that one in the neutral zone at least. Little hop, skip, and a jump.
This one comes all the way onto the far corner, and the touch pass, trying to get it to center, and that's going to come all the way on back down here in a foot race. Trying to get after it. Here's Blake Keller. Worked ahead now, and Keller with a step back ahead. He'll drop it off right side, Bazarin towards the middle, and that one cut down. Ekataipale tried to get to it. Bazarin now felt the pressure. Christie looking to turn back up the ice, and it's sent across now here for the Moccasins, back to pick it up. Worked along here by Keller. Here he is. Keller takes a look, and he'll paddle that one back in. Lorwood now back onto it. Here he is trying to work that one across, back towards the slot. And now Cunningham just going to clear that one back down. So here is Kim Miettinen drifting behind his own goal. Inside 8 minutes left to go here in this first period. Picked up this time by Stefanini, and he'll send it all the way on back to Schumacher, the captain, and now Gerstein one more time. On the overlap for Stefanini, he's 1-on-2 inside the zone, has a man going right towards the front. Stefanini trying to turn the corner. On the touch all the way to Schumacher. He'll gun this one across. Now Cunningham with it. Fancy moves the blue line, trying to stay with it, able to get it back. And now it's Scott Chirac here for the Zydeco. So Miettinen on the touch all the way on back down. That's going to fly its way back towards Sean Kuhn, back to pick it up. So now Schumacher on ahead for Neris. Here he comes, hits a pass. Right side, Albrecht now looking to cut his way to the front. And now the Moccasins trying to take over here right now. Turner leaning on it. This one hooked up in the air, and that's going to fall on back to center. Albrecht trying to get on top of it. Still loose out in the neutral zone, and now it's found here by Baton Rouge. Alexian trying to curl and drag. Didn't work, and now Turner. He'll send that across for Albrecht. And he'll send that one back into the Baton Rouge zone.
Good safe little chip back into the Baton Rouge zone by Albrecht. Just saw there was a line change going and did a safe move by just chipping it ahead. Not getting an icing, but getting it far enough to get everybody to advance.
This will come all the way back on down here. Now Yanni Liaracco is trying to get it started here for the Moccasins. Out he comes. He'll bring it right side, looking to roll that one back on in. So now Liaracos all the way to the blue line. That time it's cut down. The stretch pass ahead. Bartlett behind the D on a breakaway, and he hit the post. It would not go, could not beat the red medal that time. And it remains a 2-0 game.
You got to rub the post and say thank you for that one. He missed wide and caught that left post. Sean Kuhn almost thought it was past him until you heard the dink.
It's always a sound I guess you might want to hear if you're a goaltender. Didn't beat you, and it just came right back out.
Yeah, you instantly go, thank you. That was a thank you moment.
This one all the way to the far blue line. Activating this time. Keller trying to work it back in. Stops up on a dime on the delay, but gave it up. But a penalty coming here with 5:22 left to go in this first period. We'll tell you about the power play, though, when we come back. The Moccasins on top 2-0.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Back to the Civic Center we go. So glad you guys can be joining us here in Monroe. A 2-0 lead right now for the home team. The Moccasins on top. They lead it in shots 2-5-1. 5:22 left to go, first period, alongside Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado. Saturday night hockey here in Louisiana. As it comes all the way high for Scott Chirac off the face-off win. He'll move it on to Lorwood. A power play right now for the Zydeco as Christie inside the penalty box. The Zidico 0 for 1 to start their night, and Chirac will take a look and kick that one across. Miettinen sets the table, and here he is on a long shot. Now Gerstein trying to get after it as he was taken down. They'll come out near side. Chirac top of the circle shooting one, and a stop there from Kuhn. It comes all the way on back and forcing the reset here from Baton Rouge.
Puck came out like a jet ball, finding its way back into the Zydeco zone off the rebound.
So here is Cox. He'll drop it there for Alden and able to push it back in. Now Alexian, here he is. Looks it back upstairs. Miettinen on the touch there for Chirac. His shot didn't make its way on goal, and now this one sent all the way to center ice. And look out, here comes Ferneris in behind the D, and he could not get that one to go. And he'll cut it back and bring this one out to center to kill off more time. 55 seconds left to go on the power play to Baton Rouge. And Carlos Ferneris, Pete, he has been a fantastic player for the Moccasins. Already has a goal tonight and almost made it his second of the night in the first period.
2 goals last night. Why not get 2 goals tonight or more? Ferneris just ran out of real estate on that one and just couldn't pull the trigger, but he was able to bring it back into our zone, do a little reset here, and waste some time on the penalty kill.
Here on the touch now, Katola creeping up the boards, goes wide there for Bartlett all the way to the blue line. Katola swing and a miss, and that one sent back down.
Katola is ready to swing for the fences, but yep, swing and a miss.
Here on the reset by the Zydeco, Weber able to force it across, and now this time it is Katola. Here he is going to get started back up the ice on a drop right now, and this time Kuznetsov. They'll bring it over the blue line onside, and that's it for the power play. Christie back out of the box and back to 5-on-5. And now the race for the puck, him and Kuznetsov, and Coffey able to come back out, having to play it. And now Leorakos looking to tag up right now. Here he goes inside the zone around one, brings it right side and trying to push it towards Coffey. Leorakos jammed around the boards. Here for Asp. Collecting the puck, lost the handle, comes out now to Christie, hurries it across the ice, finds the open man, and a hard shot there. Might have rang off the mask that time of Coffey. And it's pushed along now. Here comes Kuznetsov for the Zydeco, working on Leorakos. He'll drop it. Bazrin shooting one. That one goes off of Kuhn right towards the front. And Sean Kuhn able to hang on with 2:36 left to go here in this first period. A little extra 2 in front of the nets.
A lot going on there in front of the net of Sean Kuhn. Also, as we talked, Joseph mentioned here, that last shot came off of Coffey's mask and broke it.
Well, 2:36 left to go here in period number 1 right now. The Zydeco trailing by 2.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5022.
Welcome back, and everybody here to the Monroe Civic Center. So I'm glad you guys can be joining us back into this first period. 2:36 left to go between the Zydeco and the Moccasins. A 2-0 lead right now for Monroe, and the attacking zone face-off right now for the Zidico. To the glove hand side is Sean Kuhn, and that one leaks right back onto him, and he will hang on to it, and that will set up another face-off. To the same side, his glove hand. Alongside Taylor Costa, Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado. And now the face-off one here, and Schumacher for the Moccasins able to clear that one back down. And that will go for icing. And a stoppage in play with 2:25 remaining. The Moccasins, who were coming off a 4-2 win last night against the Zydeco. That was in Baton Rouge in the home and home, so now they return back here to the Civic Center to finish this off. The Moccasins, who are 5-2 in this building, trying to pick up 3 more points, Pete, and trying to continue their climb to first place and trying to catch up to Athens.
Yeah, last night was a much-needed win because Athens really took it to Columbus.
Well, here go the Moccasins, 2-on-1. Turner shooting one. That goes wide.
Turner with a great shot there, just missed the far post, but getting back to last night's games, Athens just absolutely upset the living daylights out of Columbus. However, tonight, I wouldn't really mind Columbus taking that win, having us get that win, and we'll be 2 points out of that first place slot with Athens, and we've got some interesting games coming up with Biloxi and Baton Rouge up until Christmas.
Yeah, too, and that was kind of a surprising game, right? How that turned out. The Rock Lobsters beating the River Dragons, what was it, 8-1, I believe, but regardless, they were a team who was 9-1 in their last 10 going into that game.
Yeah, well, as we talked, kind of off camera, that Columbus has played some weaker teams in the division, so they've really been able to climb up as they started slow, just kind of like the Thunderbirds have started slow, and they just can't gain any traction themselves. But they played some teams below them and just kind of kept on trucking. But now they're playing some teams with some muscle, so it's, hey, let's see what you guys have. And last night they didn't have it.
Yeah, the Moccasins, too. The best they've been so far here in the division is number 2, and trying to get to number 1 for the first time. A few points out from first place, and we get a whistle right now. With 1:02 left to go here in this first period. Athens right now, 37 points in first place. The Moccasins with 32. Now, depending on the game, how it goes with Athens and Columbus. Right now, Athens beating the Rock Lobsters, or rather Athens beating the River Dragons 3-2. And the Moccasins on top 2-0. So that's a close game right now, Pete, in the Continental Division. Games that the Moccasins, I guess you could say, kind of looking at a little bit right now. Still early on in the season, but all the points do matter.
Oh, 100%. Every game here really does, because we don't want to be looking at the end of the season going, let's see, who can we jump and where do we got to go? Get them now while they're out. Take care of those games at hand. Take care of these games, especially tonight in your own house.
And offsides there with 36.3 left to go. Here in this first period, a little extra 2 behind the nets.
Once again, nobody down there looking to write out Christmas cards this season, but
it is the season, though.
It is the season for to be sneezing. They were down low there, a little scrum after, but nothing coming about it. And and we haven't seen a whole ton of physical play by Baton Rouge. And Baton Rouge is a smaller team, as you can see, in stature to the Moccasins, but they're speedy. And as we know, sometimes speed kills.
Face off out at center ice. Stefanini, flanked by Casey Gerstein and Corey Cunningham. Face off out in the neutral zone. He's lined up there against Jake Cox. And the tie up off the draw, going to go there to the Moccasins. They have the puck, and they'll cross the red line and pour it back in. Coffey leaves his net there to play it. Around the boards from Miettinen, in hopes there of the captain and Lorwood. Comes right on back to Miettinen. He'll send this one back around near side. And it's popped along, and Cox able to find the open man on the right wing side. This time for Green, trying to muscle it back along. He'll get it behind the net, near side wall. Trying to pry it free, and now it comes on loose near side. It'll go up top for Miettinen on the way. A pad stop there for Sean Kuhn. And this one sky hooked all the way to center, and that will close out 20 minutes of hockey here. So the Moccasins, after one right now, lead it 2-0. On goals from Carlos Ramirez, Austin Albrecht playing on the same line. And that is going to do it. 20 minutes in the books, a 2-0 lead for the Moccasins. Back for more hockey from Monroe after this.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto, Mellow City, Marshmallow, Fudge, and Graham Crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe, and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Joe Champlin is the reminder. the mic up.
Been working on this for about 2 months. We're finally at the point where we're close to it. Can't give an exact date. It's coming within months, 2 months. At this point, we're actually looking for players. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for families. If you want to sign up, look to the senior ticket holder gate. Go to it so we can find out who's actually interested in it. That's all I got at this point.
All right, guys, just remember, look for sign-ups and stuff because we're looking for players and families and stuff. So we can't wait to review hockey tomorrow for y'all.
All right, Moccasin fans, tonight we're going to honor Yanni with a really cool game. It's Yanni Palooza. Tonight's game is in honor of Yanni and his many hockey skills. One player is going to be at the starting line, the other is going to be at center ice. First player will have to navigate the puck between cones and then make it to their partner. And then the center ice will turn the circle 7 times. On your forehead with a stick. Are you guys ready? Start. 3, 2, 1, go. Congratulations, I think we have a winner. All right, good. Congratulations to our winners. Appreciate all our contestants.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present through high-speed, low-latency internet.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
The peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let Advanced Audiology and Hearing Aids be your partner in better aid from one of our trusted brands. Our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Save Store 76. Let's go, Moccasins!
Welcome back in, everybody, here. The start of the second period. So glad you guys can be joining us alongside Taylor Costa, Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado with you. A 2-0 game right now. The Moccasins on top. Carlos Ferneris, who opened the scoring a minute and 11 seconds in. And then Austin Albrecht, who added the second tally so far here in this game, as Ferneris has the puck now, moves across. On the return here this time, and here go the Moccasins. Albrecht ahead on the give and go, trying to get it back towards the front, and that one collected back behind the goal. Trying to work it free now as it comes on loose all the way to the top. This time a shot from Schumacher. All the way there for Albrecht. Diagonal pass across. Able to find Toivonen. That shot broken up by Lorwood. And now it comes around over on the far side. The centering pass off for Albrecht, twisting and turning, and this one cleared back down.
Good chances so far by the Moccasins here early on in the second period. Looks like I started something big, and a sneaky little shot, and a save by Sean Kuhn.
This will come all the way back ahead now. Here is Jared Christie going to try to bring it back in, looking for the drop-off. Shots right now 9-7 in favor of the Moccasins as it's sent across the ice, and they're 4-4 to meet it. Baton Rouge trying to clear, and out they come left to right. Lorwood, far side, enters the zone, sends a shot back around off the glass. Came out now for Scott Chirac, had a goal last night. As it's worked around now, and the Moccasins out to the neutral zone here this time. Christie able to bring it back on in. No goals in his last 3 games, has 9 on the season. Now out to center, and here come the Zydeco, and forward able to skyhook that one back in. They'll head off for a change right now as Alexian there first. He stepped there along the boards. Alexian stopping and starting. He'll go to work, pick it up behind the net, and work this one across and back towards the front. And now Asp trying to get it. Instead, Christie trying to clear. And now it's reworked around behind for Dubé Plouffe. And here he goes on the reset. This one back on goal. Blocker down from center by Coffey. And now it's worked outside to the neutral zone. And Asp again will slam it back in. Mietnin. Over there now, Katola working it behind the goal, able to slip it on through to Mietnin. Loose puck going to come to the top, and then Cunningham able to slip this one ahead out to center, and Kuznetsov going to roll it back behind the goal. Sean Kuhn not to play it. Now Alden, the former Rock Lobster, able to get there first as it comes around now here for Green. Turns it loose behind, and this way off the wall, trying to find Cunningham, and Katola, he'll work it back in. That one came off the stanchion and bounced in front. Sean Kuhn had to be careful that time. The Moccasins will get going the other way. So here is Gerstein right now, holding on this time on the delay, just up top, able to work that one back around. Over there for Forneris. Back around to the near side wall, and Gerstein gonna hook that one ahead all the way back down to the foot race. Schumacher trying to get after it. Here he goes. Left side for Ferneris on the drop. Has the open man. That shot put on, and a stop there from Coffey. He'll make the save and hang on with 16:25 left.
Once again, really good puck movement. Nice shot on net by Turner. Sam Turner with a good shot from the top of the far face-off circle to the left of Edward Coffey. It's amazing how tall Coffey is. So when he's standing on our end, his hip is almost to the crossbar.
Well, the attacking zone face-off for the Moccasins now with 16:20 left to go. Loose puck all the way back out right in front of the Moccasins bench, and reworked here by Monroe. Left side, Ferneris able to work it back inside the zone, trying to shift his way around the defense. And now Tyler Lorwood winds up with control, but gave it right up to Ferneris. This one falls on back below the goal line, and the Moccasins able to take this one back on out. Here they come, Ferneris. Through the middle, right side, he'll try it. Short drop there for Albrecht. Turns that time and waits for help. Has a man this time, and Dorsey coming over. Dorsey circles and try to get that towards the front, and that one taken away. This time it's Chirac. Back to pick it up, and he'll thread the pass ahead. Worked off that time in hopes of Chirac, and it goes off the glass there and comes back around this time through the middle, trying to work it to Turner. And now the Zydeco back with control. That's going to come all the way down for an icing.
Well, that last hit across the boards on Tyler Larwood was full force. It looked like the whole players' bench side boards just moved about 2 inches. What a hit.
Icing Baton Rouge.
But after the face-off, or after the icing, we have a face-off down in the Zydeco offensive zone, just to the left of Edward Coffey, the goaltender.
So the attacking zone draw now for the Moccasins, but Baton Rouge able to trying to hurry it ahead. Now Tyler Larwood back on top of it. Here he is going to take a look. Here behind the net and steps out, trying to play a pass ahead for Alden. Kuhn able to come back out, try to play it, and lost the net that time for just a second, but able to get it safely that time to the corner.
Kuhn was trying to play it safe there with the long part of the paddle, and the puck just ricocheted off right up the slot and almost to a waiting Zydeco player. Thankfully got knocked away into the corner.
Out ahead now, this time for Learakos. On the drop, has the open man across, and almost trying to connect that time on the pass. And that time with Christie. Instead, Alexian Kuznetsov, and his blast going wide. Chipped back up the boards, turned away, back for Alexian. Shooting one, goes off the boards and back around to the near side wall. Dubé Plouffe now. And now here come the Zydeco. Kuznetsov on the backhand towards the front. And it goes wide again. Bartlett firing. That goes wide. And now Dubé Plouffe once again. Here he is waiting for it right now. Here's Katola. Enters the blue line. And now the Moccasins will look to come back out. 13:40 left to go here in this second period. Coffey behind his own net. He'll play this one back around. All the way over for Cox. Taken back out by the Moccasins. And here comes Cunningham inside the slot. And his shot that time ramped up over the top. Heavy check there that time. Gerstein on Katola. Right side, Weber enters the attacking zone. Here he is and firing one. Stopped there by Kuhn. He'll hang on. 13-16 left to go for second period. A 2-0 lead right now for the Moccasins. So we're going to take a quick pause right now. Back after this.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Okay, Moccasin fans, let's make some noise. Let's go, Moccasins!
Coach, your guys are up 2-0 after the first period. What was the message in the locker room?
Yeah, just sticking to our identity, playing a full 60 minutes, physical and fast moving, going north with the puck. Our forwards supporting our D, and mainly staying physical.
In the first period, Frank Schumacher.
And they score! It slipped behind Coffey in a 3-0 lead here for the Moccasins.
Looks like a guy that's been around everywhere. Corey Cunningham. Looks like he was the right man at the right place at the right time. Thought he was all set for that shot. And it just found its way right on through. Tough angle camera didn't quite get it, but it does clearly look like it might have been Corey Cunningham as he did most of the celebrating there. 3-0 Moccasins lead here. 7 minutes gone in the second period.
A 3-0 lead here for the Moccasins, out 3-0. Heavy check there right in front of the Moccasins bench.
And the physical play definitely is picking up here. Business is picking up here in the second period for sure. Part of that discipline I was talking about earlier. When you start going down by several goals, things happen. That was a big hit too, and it looks a lot like Alden is little limpy going to the bench. Looks like he's favoring his right leg and hip.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many penalties this game, and hopefully he's okay. The Moccasins will be shorthanded right now. This time as Cunningham is going to make his way on over to the penalty box.
Cunningham goes off for a trip, but interesting that
third power play of the night here for the Zydeco. After the tripping penalty to Corey Cunningham, and a chance for the Zidico Pete to try to get back in this game, but they've struggled though this season on the power play. They're 0 for 2 tonight, 12th in the league right now at 14%.
Yeah, they definitely had a rough go so far on the power play. I don't want to jinx it right now, but on the flip side, our penalty kill has been pretty darn solid.
There's a comeback out high now. Bartlett across the ice on the touch right now. Kuznetsov to take a look. Katola, center point. Here he is. Back to Bartlett. Slap pass across. Kuznetsov out here for Katola. He'll walk the line and get it across. Kuznetsov. Then Katola one more time through traffic on goal, and that time it stopped there by Kuhn. He will hang on.
A lot of traffic in front on Sean Kuhn, but he saw that one all the way. Boys clearing that crease really quick. Looks like Austin Weber. Corson Green was the one who took down that Zydeco player pretty rough in the crease, but the Moccasins go ahead with a change. Face off to the far, face off circle to the right of Sean Coop.
So off the draw now with 12:14 left to go. This one ripped off the glass by Schumacher, and now it comes right on back to him, and now we are going to get a stoppage in play. Zydeco bench not too happy right now. Chad Bailey.
Yeah, Chad Bailey definitely disputing that offsides call, and so is the rest of the players for Baton Rouge. Face off just in front of the Zydeco bench in the neutral zone.
12:07 left to go here in this second period. Left wing side, here comes Miettinen going for Chirac on the touch. Right side, Chirac one more time. Cox with it. Here he is going to take a look out to the blue line. Sends one back to Chirac, and that one deflected off the glass. Picked up again this time by Baton Rouge inside the zone. Right point, Chirac. Sends one short for Lorwood, goes across the pond, but read that time by Christie, trying to get it out. And this one pumped in back down low. Cox on the backhander there for Lorwood, trying to send that one towards the front, and that one cleared back down.
A hard clearing attempt and chased down by Jared Christie. Times like that will get a team to try to make a mistake, and that's what he tried to do, get Baton Rouge to get a little off kilter.
Katola, here he is right down the middle, in on the backhand, and he's shut down, but a penalty coming up, and it will be against the Moccasins. Well, we can go back and take a look, Pete, at the offsides call that Chad Bailey was upset about right here. Short-handed again.
Kyler Matthews going to go off for a hooking call right there to the right side of Sean Kuhn there. Everybody was trying to get that loose puck, and he took the player down with the hook, and 2 minutes it is. Two-man advantage right now for 7 seconds.
This one, Kuznetsov off the face-off. That shot turned away, and that is going to bring Corey Cunningham out of the box with 10:49 left to go in this second period. The Zydeco trailing right now 3-0 to the Moccasins. Another attacking zone face-off right now. It is Alexian lining it over his stick for the face-off. All to the blocker side of Sean Kuhn. Alexian wins the draw there. Kuznetsov from the outside. That one tapped on through. Going to come around here and jammed in by Weber. Work back along near side. That one tossed all the way back down.
Good job here so far on the penalty kill. Not really giving Baton Rouge too many chances.
So Katola here, quarterback in the breakout, gives ahead now on the touch, and this one cleared back down. That time by Johnson. Look out, 2-on-0 breakaway. Here go the Moccasins, and they score! Austin Albrecht shorthanded.
Well, I talked about that one a little earlier. With a poor power play and a really good penalty kill, you're looking for a possible shorthanded goal, asking you shall receive. Big 2-on-0 back the other way. Albrecht gets that return pass and just buries it right past Edward Coffey. And as a goaltender, you really hung out to dry at that point. You don't know where it's going to come from. You're just hoping to stop it and get your body in front of it. Unfortunately, Coffey did not. Unfortunately for Baton Rouge, it is 4-0 in favor of the Moccasins.
A 4-0 lead now for the Moccasins on a 2-on-0, Pete, and well finished that time by Albrecht.
I mean, what are you going to do on a 2-on-0? You're just really hoping to put your body in front of it, hoping for the best, maybe even like a two-pad stack, but man, talk about getting hung out to dry.
This one picked up, back down towards the front. Trying to work it ahead now. Forneris stopping and starting, trying to work it free. He has it at the point right now, and that one blown dead. That's the fourth shorthanded goal of the season there, that time for the Moccasins. And Albrecht, who already has one of them, has another right there.
You know, it's one thing with Monroe, it's visible this year. They have so much speed on the penalty kill, and they move the puck so well, it's almost like they're still not a man down. They're just playing as one cohesive unit. You saw right there, big cough up in the neutral zone and resulted into a, I don't know where the Zydeco players went, out to lunch maybe back to the concession stand. But 2-on-0 back the other way, that's so tough to defend against.
Halfway through period number 2 in this one, the Moccasins answer with a shorthanded goal. Austin Albrecht to make it 4-0 back after this.
Thanks, Joseph. I'm with assistant coach Jay Crute. Coach, since the last time we were talking, the team scored 2 goals right there to make it 4-0. What are you seeing from your guys tonight compared to last night?
Yeah, we're starting to string together a full 60-minute game. We're back checking, we're finishing our hits, we got a center lane drive. The guys are really starting to take their game to the next level consistently, and that's what we've really been trying to aim for the last few weeks.
In the first period, I saw team captain Frank Schumacher come over off the ice, go on the bench, grab a clipboard with a marker. He sat down next to you, and y'all spoke. Can you tell me, what was that conversation about?
Yeah, he just wanted to know in that particular situation on what his coverage was with what Baton Rouge had set up. So we were just going over the adjustment on that.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joseph.
Thank you, Taylor. 9:49 remaining, second period. 51 seconds left to go on the penalty to Kyler Matthews until he comes back out of the box. And it is an attacking zone face-off for the Moccasins. They already have one shorthanded goal that came from Austin Albrecht. As the Zydeco looking to get started back up the ice. They'll try it right wing side. Tyler Lorwood, the captain, trying to circle around Asp. Alden now back on it. Here he is. This time for Cox. Trying to rework this off the boards all the way now high to the blue line. Here is Cox on a touch. One more time. Here he is. Going to load this one up to the blue line. Miettinen across. On the touch again, and that one goes back up behind the net. Gonna work it there for Chirac. Here he is waiting on the delay right now. Chirac gonna twist it back in for Laurelwood. And that pass read well that time by the Moccasins. They'll clear it back down.
A good clearing attempt by Casey Gersting. Just let that one go. Nice easy one back into the Zydeco zone as the penalty expires on Kyler Matthews. Back to full strength.
Picked up, worked around now this time by Keller. First one there, trying to work the puck across. And this one thrown back on to Sean Kuhn. He'll hang on.
Well, the clearing attempt went right off the referee along the far boards, but puck came back to the Zydeco player, let it go, and Sean Kuhn saw that one all the way, catching that one, holding on, giving no rebounds. 8:40 left to go here in the second period, 4-0. Right now, Moccasins just commanding at this point. Shorthanded goals, you name it, they're flying around. 16-12, shots on goal total in favor of Baton Rouge, though.
Sent back in for Alexian. Here he is, there for Kuznetsov. Trying to work this one from the outside. Still loose, trying to fight for control. Dug back out. Comes on free for Yanni Liarakos. And the headman pass on forward. In come the Moccasins. Now Christie going to cycle this one in tight for Liarakos. And now it's gunned ahead, Kuznetsov. Trying to cut it to the inside, Keller, giving no room that time. And now Dubé Plouffe, away he goes, and on the rush, trying to set the table there for Liarakos. And that one goes right in the crest of the jersey. That time a Coffee, a little extra two after the whistle.
Austin Weber threw a cross check right in the lower back of Jared Christie, right in the crease. That's going to stir a little heat from both sides right now. Cooler heads are prevailing, but, you got to wonder if, as this period progresses and getting into the third period, if we're not going to start to see a little more fireworks. You see Matthew Bazrin right now out there chirping at God only knows who. But you got to think he's going to want to throw some bones at some point.
Well, 7:59 left to go. Second period, the Moccasins right now the attacking zone draw. To the glove hand side this time of Coffee. And off the tie-up goes all the way onto the back blue line. Tried the shot through traffic, wouldn't go, and now this way Bazrin trying to send this out. But come on back for Schumacher. Here with control, Schumacher guns it ahead. Albrecht left side trying to gain the zone. Lost the handle though. Now Matcham for the Zydeco. Going to clear his own zone and send that one all the way down in a foot race, but that will go on back for icing and a stoppage in play with 7:38 left to go. So glad you guys can be joining us over on the Monroe Moccasins Broadcast Network, and those tuning in over on our YouTube page and Facebook as well, and those joining us on 103 Rocks and KNOE. Saturday night hockey here from Monroe, Louisiana, inside the Civic Center. Both these teams finishing off a home-and-home. Last night they played in Baton Rouge at the Raising Cane's River Center, and Pete, we know, a 4-2 win for the Moccasins. And now, right now, they lead it 4-0 halfway through this second period and trying to make it 5 straight wins against this team tonight.
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to keep on trucking and staying pace with the Rock Lobsters, as right now, third period, they lead the River Dragons 5-2. They've extended their lead. It was 3-2 getting into the third, and that just kind of exploded a little bit.
Well, now out come the Zydeco on the charge, left to right, trying to pop it back in. This one scratched around the wall all the way high to the blue line. Christie shot that time, rather Johnson shot that time, blocker down by Kuhn. The follow-up and a stop there from Sean Kuhn.
Shots are coming from everywhere right now on face-off to Sean's right in the far face-off circle in the Zydeco attacking zone.
Now off the draw, this one pushed to the top. Trying to work it towards the front, and now out it comes. Here go the Moccasins, out right to left right now on the charge. Tried the shot on the way, and the follow-up chance turned away there that time by Coffee. 6:45 left to go, second period. Picked up now off the draw, and Lorwood back to scoop it up, trying to send this one ahead. Chirac, now here he goes, stick handling, trying to bring it back in. Gersten trying to play that one across, and this one sent towards the front. And now Matthews rolls it back around the boards. Gersten trying to work it free now. Lorwood back on top of it. Here he goes, trying to cut it towards the inside. And now the Moccasins on the charge. Right to left, they'll bring it back in. This time Gersten trying to drop it back in tight. They'll cut this one ahead now to Weber. Right side, Kuznetsov, too far for him, all the way on back down. Ramped around there that time by Sean Kuhn, and now it's picked up again by Kuznetsov. This way Gersten, he'll fire it around. And this time Kuznetsov will set around and hang on.
More pushing and shoving just to the right is Sean Kuhn. Temperatures are getting a little warmer as we go on here later. Late stages here in the second period. Nothing really coming of it, but something to keep watching. The physical play is building.
.544 left to go here in this second period. Picked up now off the draw, trying to work it near side. That one goes off a skate, back out to center. It'll fall its way back down. That's going to go for offsides. 5:31 left to go here in the second period. The Moccasins lead this one 4-0. It'll come all the way up back down here for an attacking zone. So Christie lining in for the attacking zone draw with Alden off the draw. Going to go right back onto the Zydeco, and Catola going to skate this one back out left to right. Here he comes, working down the boards right now from the outside. That one deflected around, and it's going to come back out for Keller. Rolls it across the blue line. That one taken away on the steal, and now Leah Rockos right side. Dubé Plouffe, here he is, going to post up as he was knocked down. A delayed penalty coming, and it will be against the Zydeco, and the Moccasins will go to their first power play.
Yeah, about time. Power play better late than never here with 5:08 left to go in the second period. The Moccasins do go to their first power play. As the newcomer Blake Keller, who just was traded over from the Biloxi Breakers over to the Zydeco, sits in for two.
So the Moccasins on to the power play right now with 5:08 left to go here in the second period. And the draw one here by the Moccasins. They'll take over right now. They're in our final TV timeout here of the second period.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582.
Welcome back, and everybody here to the Civic Center in a 4-0 lead right now for the Moccasins. over the Zydeco right now. Monroe back onto the power play. This time along the ball. This time it's Albrecht with it. He'll drop it in time behind the net, trying to work it across for Neris and looking to feed the blue line. And that's going to go all the way back on down. So here on the touch that time from Green. Alexian trying to work it off the boards. On the centering pass, here's a shot. That one ramped over the top into the mesh. That'll bring us another stoppage right now. With 4:06 left to go here in the second frame. 59 seconds left to go here on the power play of the Moccasins. This will come all the way back on to Kuhn. He'll slow it up and trying to work this to the outside. Worked along now by the Moccasins through center ice. In they come right now, trying to bring it back on in. And Laurelwood was taken down there hard in the corner, and he's down right now behind the play over on the far side wall. Brought in by Ford, crisscrossing as he's able to stay with it to get the shot off, and holding on to it that time is Kuhn. Laurelwood still down right now behind the play. Hopefully he's okay. We'll take a look right now here at the replay. Going to be at the top of your screen right now what happens. He is going to head his way down the runway. And talk things over right now in the box. 3:28 left to go. But Laurelwood going to go down to the dressing room. Hopefully he's okay though, Pete.
Yeah, that's tough. It's, you know, shoulders are tough and tricky, boy, I tell you. And once you injure one, it's a nagging injury for quite some time. Hopefully Laurelwood's okay. He's edgy, but we're going to go ahead and head to a final commercial here in the second period.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? From one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe, and save, or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paint, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
3:28 left to go. So glad you guys can be joining us here on the Monroe Moccasins Broadcast Network. The Zydeco and the Moccasins going head-to-head right now for the Baton Rouge. A 4-0 lead right now for Monroe. As we're still talking things over after that penalty. Laurelwood, who was heading off, went down the runway, Pete, but hopefully he's okay, but still talking it over. It's been quite the discussion even after the break.
Yeah, I think the referees are trying to look at how the penalty was created. You know, they want to see if it was a legal hit, then it's just an injury. But if there was anything else surrounding it, examples being maybe some kind of an intent or anything malicious or whatever. They're looking to see all the intangibles and what they're going to come up with, but they're looking at all angles. We got a clear view of them looking at it right now, and they're zooming in and checking on everything. So either way, hopefully Tyler Larwood is okay, and we'll see if we get some word from the Zydeco end at some point.
A good look there at the Zidico bench. With 3:28 remaining here in the period, the Moccasins on top 4-0 right now, trying to pick up their 11th win in regulation.
Either way, the Candy Kids have striked again. They're throwing a little starburst into the.
I was going to say, how come they can't come up here?
I don't know. Well, I don't think their arm is good enough either. But either way, but looks like the referees are all out of the penalty box, and they're having one final little discussion about what they've seen, and we're going to get some kind of word on it in a moment. It looks like the call's going to be on ask one way or the other, so let's see what they come up with. Still kind of talking over with.
Yeah, they're still talking it over right now with Schumacher.
Schumacher Catola in there, because with the captain Larwood out, Catola is now the alternate captain, so they're going to have discussions with him now. But Frank's getting a good discussion, or the brunt of it anyway. Perhaps they're also see if it's a 2-minute penalty, the 4-minute game.
Yep.
I mean, there's so much involved in this call right now, and the Crickets have entered the building. We've got Crickets. We've had a lot of delays.
I was going to say, there was a delay last night, and now a delay here tonight.
Nothing like the 75-minute delays we had in Biloxi a few weeks back. That was another one that was wild. But it looks like Asp is going to be sent off. But there's only 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this period, so we're going to have to see what the official call is going to be, because we still haven't gotten that.
Shown the doors and head off.
Look into this one.
Fans not too happy right now with the call.
Whatever it may be.
Should resume action shortly here. Minutes for slew footing, and that will be the penalty to Rasmus Asp. So he'll head to the dressing room to serve that penalty.
We were talking about that same thing this afternoon over at Fiesta at 18th with Tim Hitt, and Hugo Koch actually just got off of a suspension from that with the Topeka Scarecrows just today, and it's not something you always see. It's kind of one of those unwritten penalties that just few and far between, but they do happen, and can be pretty dangerous too, and inadvertent. But you never, 5-minute penalty on that one.
Well, that's going to go back for icing right now, and that'll come back down to the Moccasin zone. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 11 seconds up until Keller comes out of the box, and it will become a power play, a long one for the Zydeco. We'll have nearly 5 minutes of power play time, and Pete, we were talking about, though, this Zydeco team struggling on the power play. The Moccasins, who have been very good shorthanded, 88% coming into tonight. They already have a shorthanded all the way to the middle, and it's picked up by Weber. Here he is doubling on back, working it all the way along down to Mietten, and here he goes. Mietten on the drop. Chirac across the ice there for Weber. Looking to hook that one back in. Bouncing puck off the stanchion towards Kuhn. Try to catch it that time in the glove. Here is Weber now. Stopping and starting that time along the half wall. Weber looks it high to Mietten. Gives right on back to Weber one more time. Weber, Mietten on the way, and that one hit the post and came right back out. That's the second post of the game for the Zydeco. They got one back in the first period. Right side, Chirac, here he is, tilting that one towards the front, off the pad. Chirac once again. From the half wall with 2:05 left to go in the second period. This one winds all the way back on down.
And you know, smart move too by Chad Bailey, the coach for the Zydeco, putting 6'5" Matt Bazarin right in front of Sean Kuhn. So that's something you want to do. Good strategy, trying to put a bigger player in front of the netminder to create a little vision issue. And right there, we had another shot on goal on this power play. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in their power play. 1:48 go in the second period. 4-0 still. Moccasin lead.
Go Moccasins.
The Moccasins trying to close out this period and trying to keep it a 4-0 game. Comes out below the goal line all the way to the other side. Kuznetsov, here he is, going to pick it up. Looking to get that one out to Katola. 4-point, able to keep it in. Nick Katola. Right back to him one more time. Katola. Final minute 25 left to go here in the second period. Still loose, up for grabs. Left side, out to center ice. Here comes Stefanini looking to close back in and takes a shot. That time it goes off the right pad there of Coffey. Out of the corner now. Ball out to Kuznetsov, and he scores. Dmitry Kuznetsov continues his point streak now with the goal. That's his 6th of the season to make it 4-1 with 59 seconds left to go.
And Kuznetsov's another one. It's a thorn on the side of the Moccasins lately. Got that one, came over the line. Puck was just laying loose. Let that thing go. Went top shelf, stick side on Sean Kuhn, his upper right corner. Just let it fly, and it found its way in. 4-1, Moccasin lead here late in the second period.
Still some power play time right now for the Zydeco. 2 minutes and some change left of it. Trying to work it here from the outside. Twisted back along, and here comes Christie now. 1-on-2 inside the zone, felt the pressure that time from the back check from Weber. Cunningham now after it. Here he is from his knees trying to play it. And now Scott Chirac in the final 22 seconds left to go. Gonna head this one up the ice. Here he goes, left side. Looking for a place to go that cycles that one to Cox in the corner. Chirac skate to blade across for Miette in time winding down. They gotta shoot the puck and they put it on goal. And they stop there that time from Sean Kuhn, and he will hang on.
Good last minute stop to keep that one out too. Good period overall. A couple quick goals by the Moccasins and a long penalty. Then still a minute and 32 left to go in that penalty. The Moccasins are going to come out in this third period on the kill.
Right now, after 40 minutes of hockey, a 4-1 lead, the Moccasins are going to head to the dressing room with a 3-goal lead, trying to pick up 3 points and trying to continue their climb against trying to get to first place. And Pete, we know the Rock Lops, they won their game tonight against the River Dragons, so that just puts them a little bit farther outreach in that first place position. The Moccasins, they want to finish the game off, get 3 points, and continue that climb to try to get them to that first place spot.
Yes, conference. So stay tuned. It's going to be a great season.
Well, after 40 minutes of hockey right now in this one, a 4-1 lead for the Moccasins. Stick with us. We'll come back after the break.
The hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe and save, or DoorDash it straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident.
The bottom of section 208. The bottom of section 208 is one of my favorite people. Honestly, this is the play-by-play guy. His name is Joey Furtado, and tonight he is calling his 100th game. Congratulations, Marco. 100 games. Have you had fun?
I've been having a blast. Thanks for doing this at my lunch.
Awesome. Listen, you can catch him on Moccasin TV. But once again, Joey calling his 100th game and one other thing. Tomorrow is your birthday. Alright, so hope you get a booster seat for your birthday, but let's sing a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Joey Furtado.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty Marks here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe. And
Turn to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty Marks here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. We're here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto, Mellow City, Marshmallow, Fudge, and Graham Crackers, pulling up to the sweetest high town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe. And save or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty Marks here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm gonna let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto? Mellow City, marshmallow, fudge, and graham crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe, and save or door dashing straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit unity.com/enterprise for more info today.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let advanced audiology and hearing aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Do you want to feel better and perform better and get back to doing the things you enjoy? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Kyle Nix at Twin City Chiropractic. If pain or injury have got you down, we provide long-term solutions to get you back to 100%. Our services include chiropractic care, spinal rehab and traction, deep tissue laser, and Normatec compression. If you're an athlete, weekend warrior, work on a computer all day, or even involved in an auto accident, we can help your body perform at its best. Feel better, perform better at Twin City Chiropractic. We're located at 1117 Forsyth Avenue in Monroe. Call us at 318-582-5029.
Experience the peak of healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health, located in West Monroe. We offer comprehensive healthcare services for the entire family. Our exceptional facility provides primary care, behavioral health services, in-house pharmacy, x-ray capabilities, and much more. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance. No matter your insurance situation, everyone is welcome. Discover accessible, inclusive, and complete healthcare at Pinnacle Family Health.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit the stage, they own it. Like pecan yay. So good, it'll interrupt your dessert to say, I'm let you finish, but this is the greatest flavor of all time. Notorious P.I.N.T. Sicker than your average paint, straight out the freezer. How about Grand Theft Auto, Mellow City, Marshmallow, Fudge, and Graham Crackers, pulling up to the sweetest heist in town. Pick them up at Eskimos in Monroe or West Monroe, and save, or DoorDash it straight to your couch. Parody Paints, only at Eskimos in Monroe and West Monroe.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, Go Mocs.
At M3 Physio, you can see a doctor of physical therapy first, no referral needed. Combining expert orthopedic manual therapy and dry needling with cutting-edge tools like Normatec compression and the area's only Ultra-G anti-gravity treadmill, we create a game plan built on movement, hands-on care, and motivation to get you back faster, stronger. From Monroe Moccasin athletes to anyone being held back by pain, M3 Physio meets you where you are and pushes you to the next level. M3 Physio is proud to be the official physical therapist of the Monroe Moccasins.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Marty.
Welcome back and everybody here for the start of the third period. So glad you guys can be joining us alongside Taylor Costa between the benches. Pete Percano to my left. I'm Joseph Hurtado. Saturday Night Hockey, third period, final 20 minutes of hockey. This one ripped all the way back and long here this time. And picked up by the Zydeco, and they'll send this one to the other side. A minute 58 as well, but still some time for them left to go. Here's a shot that time to flex around, and Matthews gonna try to skyhook this one back on down. Here comes Cox, left wing side on the zone entry. Here for Chirac now in short, off the wall. Albrecht watching him, gonna send that one to the front. And that time it's held on to by Sean Kuhn. He will make the stop.
On that stop, we have 22 to 17 shots on goal total in favor of the Zydeco right now, but score tells another story. 4-1. Moccasins here early in the third period.
Attacking zone face-off, Alexian trying to win it on back. That one's going to go over the head there of Katola, and he'll get right back on it from his own end. Katola going to stop up behind his own net and trying to reorganize this breakout through the middle. Katola going short that time. Kuznetsov left side. Katola on the cutback. Going to swing it back in. Alexian hard after the puck. Kuznetsov now on the follow-up. There he is trying to spin away from the check that time of Schumacher. And he'll tilt this one back ahead. Out come the Moccasins until Forneris lost the handle on this one, sent all the way back on down. So a 4-1 lead right now for the Moccasins, almost 2 minutes into this third period. Alexian, here he is with speed. Down the right wing side, looking to float that towards the front. And the Moccasins right now, it's Corson Green. Trying to feed it to Liarakos, got the touch on it, and the rebound off the pad. Liarakos to Matthews, and that one wouldn't go. Christie again, here he is, Liarakos. And then Alexian can't clear either. Drive by Green, and that one broke the stick of Alexian. And he'll let off to the bench to make a change.
Green tanked that one up and just shattered the stick. Gotta love the quality of the sticks nowadays.
Yep. Especially the $400 ones that break on you.
Right, they're so expensive, but man, they break at the drop of a hat. Speaking of a hat, we're on a hat trick watch right now with Austin Albrecht.
He has two tonight, and he has a shorthanded goal too. As Dubé Plouffe fires, and he scores! From the top of the face-off circle, it's 5-1 Moccasins, 17:29 left to go, third period.
Well, Joe Plouffe, there it is. Goal by Dubé Plouffe. We're waiting to say that since the Athens series. Puck was skated around. Up along the boards, just ripped it. Top of the face-off circle, right under the glove of the goaltender, Edward Coffey. Tailing goal number 5 on the night for the Moccasins. Dubé Plouffe adds another one. What a beautiful goal. Way to keep mounting him on.
Well, Dubé Plouffe gets the goal. That's his 5th of the season.
It did go in a drought. The last time he scored was those hot. Whew. Watch out.
Yeah, coming into this game, no goals in his last 5, and gets one there. Got to feel pretty good for him.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it wasn't in the lineup last night, but here he was tonight and contributing. And another one of the newcomers. We had so many of those so far this season, and everybody's just chipping in. You know, it's not even so much next man up. It's next man next to you scoring.
Yeah, but a lot of new guys too, and you see Jamie Dorsey just headed off the bench to make a change. But again, one of the new players signed, and they also got another guy too in Landon Johnson. So some of the new guys, making their way into the lineup.
And this is the first time we've seen Dorsey tonight too. He skates very well. He's got really good hands, and looks like he might have some SB experience as well. So another good addition to the Moccasins right now.
Well, the Moccasins, Pete, who scored 3 goals in the third period last night, now they get 1 here. It's been their best period offensively on the year.
Why not add another one, right? So 27 goals for the Moccasins in the third period this season. So, yes, third period is their strongest, 27 goals scored and 12 given up.
It's slung back and long, and the arm of the official going to go up. Katola touching there, and that we will get a stop right now. 16 minutes left to go, third period.
That goal was Plouffe from Yanni Lirakos at 2 minutes, 31 seconds into.
Excuse me,
third.
I said official. I meant to say linesman there. You know, Pete, those 20 years of playing for me, sometimes you forget the rules.
You know, it's the stripes. You know, the stripes missing. There's orange. There's you know, got the zebras. You got it all. And can you see orange?
I don't even know, Pete. At this point, you know, who knows?
Happy Halloween.
Well, been a good one so far. The Moccasins on top, regathering this 4-goal lead. The last goal coming from Dubé Plouffe. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in this third period, all the way to the top. Here's a long shot on the way to flex back around. It'll come back out to the blue line, but kept alive by Turner, and he'll send this one from long range in hopes of his 30th career goal. Has 3 so far on the season. That shot stopped, though, in the glove hand of Coffey.
Long shot there from the Phillips 76 logo. Coffey saw that one all the way. Knocking it down, it looked like it hit the inside of his wrist cuff, but he didn't give up a rebound, covered it up, and face off to the near face-off circle, his glove side, his left.
Off the draw, here's a shot, and that time it stopped there again by Coffey. He has it.
Good face-off win. Good face-off win and a shot, real quick shot by Kyler Matthews. Let that one fly. Fluttered a little bit, but Coffey saw that one as well. Rapid fire over here.
Forneris lining in for the attacking zone face-off right now, and he is going to be sent back out of the draw, so Albrecht will come in to take it. And off the tie-up. Won that time by Bartlett to the corner. Matcham sized up there by Albrecht, trying to work it free around the boards all the way to the top, and here's Green. That shot goes off the stick there of Turner. Battling for control there with Johnson. Trying to dig this out of the corner. Johnson leaning into Turner. Matcham wrapping up his man, and Albrecht going to come on free and place this one to the top. Back out to the blue line, and a shot there from Green. Comes out for Albrecht, working on Bazrin as he's stapled up there, and now we are going to get a stoppage in play. 5 minutes gone by. That's going to bring us to our first media timeout here in the third period. The Moccasins add to their lead. It's 4-1 on the goal from Dubé Plouffe. Back after this.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty Marks here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
The Parody Paint, the Eskimos, has flavors that don't just hit.
Welcome back here for the third period, and I didn't know we had cannons up here in the broadcast booth, Pete. That just came out of nowhere.
I don't know what happened.
We have it right in front of us. That's insane.
I thought they were microphones.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, a way to celebrate, I guess.
Yeah, well, Happy New Year. You know, it's funny. So this is your 100th game, and, you know, I'm halfway to 150, right? Half the century, because you like to always let me know and remind me. But congratulations on your 100th, Joe. It's been a glorious occasion. It's been a pleasure calling quite a bit of them with you, and I look to do plenty more.
Well, thanks, Pete. I appreciate that, though. You and me, you've been around for,
since
probably,
the beginning of your Fed, right?
I was going to say at least probably, maybe 70-ish of the games now that I've called.
Yeah, probably one way, shape, or the other. And as you always recall, the day we met, how that went.
I will never forget the day I asked you to come do a game with me, and that was when I was working with the Zydeco, and that was, 2022, 23?
23, 24, I think.
Somewhere around there.
We lost track of the years.
Yeah, we do. We lose track of time. But, coming and ask you to come do that first game with me against what was the Seawolves back in the day.
Right.
And it was a lot of fun listening to you do that game over on TV and how nervous you were for that game.
Oh, yeah,
and then
horrible.
just progressively getting better and picking it up now. Now it's like, you're a natural.
Yeah, I'm doing play-by-play, too.
Against
my will.
You got that career going for you, too.
But no, I remember you came into the office your very first day, and what did I tell you?
Oh, yes, when I walked right into the doors, and you go, you sound like the play-by-play guy.
And, boy, you sure were.
Well, he can take you upstairs, sir. Inside the booth. You guys got all the funny gadgets going here today, okay? For 100 games, I guess we get the gold necklace. Pete's got one on.
Blinging.
That's a way to do it, all right? Well, you got a necklace on, I got one on. Well, that's a way to do it for 100 career games.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you can do for either my 100th birthday or my 100th career game. I don't know what's going to come first. Back to you, Joseph.
Well, the Moccasins lining in for the attacking zone faceoff. I appreciate it, guys. Bling, bling, then, Pete.
Boy, I can't wait till Edward Scissorhands comes out later. That's going to be gonna be exciting.
No. They come out to the top right now. But Pete, I know you've been, you got the necklace on right now. It looks good on you.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a little one a little earlier, and I think I might wear this on a regular basis. And here we go in the corner. Stefanini all tangled up there. He's got his helmet off, and looks like both gloves too.
Physicality starting to pick up here in this hockey game.
It looked like it was Blake Keller in the corner there, stirring it up with Ben Stefanini. It looks like Stefanini's actually going to get called off right now. He's also checking his forehead to see if that was cut after his helmet had come off, but looks like he didn't see anything, but get the official call in a second. Could be a rough. And it is. So the Zydeco back to the power play again here with 13:28 remaining in the third period. 5-1 still your score. Moccasins have the lead in that.
Well, the Moccasins back to the penalty kill. Zydeco 1 for 4 so far this evening on the man advantage. Here they are again. 5th one of the night. Kuznetsov top of the circle. That was blocked, and that one scratched all the way back down.
Good clear by Cunningham, and he's chasing it down himself too. Dump and chase on your own puck.
So here on the reset right now on the 2-line pass ahead from Kuznetsov. Picked up by Alexian. Trying to work it ahead now, and that's going to fall and land here for Matthews. Trying to work it free. Near side Alexian, here he goes, and that is going to be another penalty for a high stick.
It looks like Bazzer might have gotten a stick up on Cunningham. Cunningham immediately grabbing his mouth. Cunningham shoving Bazzer. That's a size mismatch. And either Cunny was smiling or. But that negates the power play by Baton Rouge, and now we're going to go four-side here for a short time.
Basman right now not too happy as he enters the penalty box.
Yeah, Cunningham showing the referees too that look, he might have drove some blood, so we're going to have to see how that goes.
Well, Well, we'll take a look at the replay right now, how it all happened and what became a penalty.
Yeah, look more of an elbow instead of a stick, but a lot of things happen so fast, it's tough to say. But could be an elbow call, but even still, if he drew blood, you might see a little more than 2 minutes. But referees are looking at it on the iPad down there, and they're going to give us a little more of an explanation in a few minutes.
Well, a 5-1 lead for the Moccasins right now. 12:56 left to go, third period.
Joe, we look a little around the league too here at some of the other scores. Congratulations to Indiana, the Sentinels going 6-2, winning against Watertown Wolves. That's, I believe, their second win of the season. And right now, Biloxi is up 4-0 on Topeka late in the third. Meanwhile, the referees are still taking a look at this iPad to see what they're gonna get, and Bazarin is still chirping over at everybody. A lot going on down there, and they're looking at different angles now. We had such a great view up here in our little crow's nest of what goes on in the penalty box as far as the replays and what the referees are looking at. Right now, our Mike Carson taking a selfie with Bazarin in the penalty box. All kinds of things going on here. It's just quite the evening. Well, 2 birthdays, as you remember last year, your birthday when we were over in Danville with.
I will never forget that.
After
That
that
will
was-
be a time that I say I spent one of my birthdays in Danville, Illinois.
Yeah, how many people could say that? That's just amazing.
You know what? The people that live in Danville can say that.
Well, that's true. Touche. But Bazarin's going to go ahead and get a double minor for elbowing. Oh, a double minor for high sticking. So, no, they're not going to call it as an elbow. They're going to go ahead and call it as a high sticking. So, minute 27 left to go as a 4-on-4 play for that amount of time. And then the Moccasins are going to go on a power play for a
We're
little while.
back and underway right now. This one's going to come back around. Picked up here all the way back out to the blue line, trying to work it along, and that is going to be another penalty coming up. It will be a hold that time with 12:39 left to go.
Moccasins, number 9. Carlos Fernandez, 2 minutes old.
With 12:39 left to go. And it will be a 4-on-3 power play now for the Moccasins. Matcham up high to the blue line, walks it over to the right side. Here is Chirac for Matcham. Then Mietnin now with it. He'll backpedal, top of the circle, delays now and goes high for Matcham. Now Mietnin all the way back out to Chirac, and a quick shot going high off the window. Back to Mietnin one more time. Matcham across the ice, right side. Chirac now going to dump it back in tight. Trying to rework it around, comes out to Mietnin. And now Chirac. Once again, here he is on the lookout for Mietnin, cross ice. Delaying right now to the blue line, Chirac, and his shot deflected back around, and it comes out to him one more time. Chirac had to be careful though, had his pocket picked that time by Albrecht. Gonna drop the shoulder right now, stop up here on the delay and wait for help. Slow pass to the top and a shot on the way that time from Johnson. And now it comes all the way on back down.
Boy, the Moccasins are just so dangerous on a penalty kill. It's like, I don't mind them actually going down a man sometimes.
One of the better penalty kills in the league. The Moccasins coming into this game at 88%. Loose puck to the corner, and now back to 4-on-4 for 40 seconds. Here is Kuznetsov, looking this one out high to Keller from the blue line. He'll let that one go. Now Keller, now Kuznetsov. .22 seconds left up until Forneris comes back out of the box. Trying to jam it free, and now this time Katola trying to find Keller that time. And this one ramped all the way back off the glass and back down.
Icing called here, and
well, a nice look there at Sean Kuhn. And Pete, it's also his birthday tomorrow. Me and him share the same birthday, both born on December 7th. As I can look at him right now, and we're celebrating. Maybe we'll get him one of these hats. I know you're having a tough time putting it on right now.
You know, I got a small head, but it's works.
I'm
We
telling
probably
you.
put one of these hats on Sean's helmet. I think
Yeah, we
that'd
might
kind
be
of fun.
able to. We might be able to do that. Maybe we can throw him one from here.
Good luck. I think that's
He might be able to get it. Could put it on top of his helmet right now. It's okay.
Look, he won't change his color scheme, let alone put a hat on it.
Yep. We had the celebration with him last season too in Danville, if you remember that.
Absolutely. I definitely remember that.
We did. We gave him a hat last year. Remember that too? And
right after the game, yes.
This time we'll have to tell him and have him get some cake with us this time.
100%. Now that maybe we can throw down.
Yep. And if for those who were watching the game last year and those who remember Lisa who cut the cake, she did it last year too.
Yeah, she did with a plastic spoon, and that might actually happen again this year.
And that wasn't her first time she cut a cake here on this broadcast, Pete.
No, I think actually it was her third or fourth. We did king cake, my birthday cake. You know,
she should be pretty good at this though. Then by now, at least at this point.
Well, it needs to be an official position with the broadcast team because it takes a village, as we said yesterday. But I tell you, what a fun one we're having this evening here. The 5-1 lead right now. The Moccasins up at the halfway mark here in the second period. Face off here in the neutral zone along the penalty box.
So here is Chirac, and he'll just send this one all the way as far as Turner. From his own blue line, looking to get started up the middle here with 9:50 left to go in this third period. The Moccasins on top 5-1 right now. 50 seconds left on the power play. Up until Basman comes out of the box, and that one batted out of the air and in, but it's waved off right now.
Jared Christie knocked it in. However, referees waved it off, so it might have been a stick. Knocked in with a stick above the crossbar. We're going to have to see what the official call is going to be. Referees are calling for a face-off in the Zidico zone, but Moccasins are still celebrating. We're going to get an official call.
Well, we will take a look right here.
Yeah, I mean, they might review that one. It's, I know Jay Kroup's up on the bench right now, yelling and pleading his case, asking why that was called off.
Well, we take a look right here again, Pete. If you come back and the stick can't be above the crossbar, hard to see.
I thought it was just bouncing around. Well, I mean,
they're going to take a look at it downstairs. They said no goal, but
even at this point, you're up 5-1, and even if you lose the challenge, you're still going to go ahead and you'll get a penalty. However, you're up enough to where it really shouldn't matter much. But it's always worth a shot. There was a referee, though, on the bottom of the far face-off circle who looks like may have made that call of no goal. So we're going to have to see what the end result's going to be here, too. A lot of replays tonight by the officiating, but they made some pretty solid calls, and we trust their judgment.
Happy birthday to Sean Kuhn in 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, we'll have the update when we come back if it will be a goal for Jared Christie, but right now the Moccasins lead this one 5-1. Back when we return here from Monroe in just a moment.
Hey Moccasin fans, when it comes to staying strong, healthy, and full of energy all season long, your hometown team isn't the only one leading the way. At Fiesta on 18th, we're your local go-to for all things health-related. From vitamins and herbs to natural supplements and groceries, we've got what your body needs to perform at its best. Stop by Fiesta on 18th, where health meets hometown pride. Proud corporate sponsor of your Moccasins hockey, because healthy living is always a win.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today.
We are back here. Welcome back inside the Monroe Civic Center. Oh, Lisa's got the cake going. Here we go, Pete. She's got the cake. She's ready to eat some cake after this game.
Oh, that's fantastic. I like that. I got a little hockey game going on the cake.
How is she going to cut that, though? That's the question now.
I want to watch.
Stop right there.
I had a little pocket knife earlier, and she's like, should I cut it with that? I'm like, no, absolutely not. It's
Well, I mean, she's
No.
done a spoon,
Yeah.
a fork. I mean, that might be easier for her. She's going to use a pocket knife.
maybe one of these years we'll actually get a cutting tool for her to cut the cake properly.
Maybe one of those, like, toy chainsaws might be able to do that. Get her some glasses, too, or something.
You know, we were shopping this morning for some of the at the toy drive, and I probably should have picked one of those up for her. That was a lot of fun. We did that this morning too. Stopped over at the Walmart over there in West Monroe and helped out at the toy drive and gave our donations. And there's your hat trick by Albrecht. Go ahead, take that one, Joseph.
Austin Albrecht cleaning it up in front. A 6-1 lead for the Moccasins and his second hat trick of the year.
And his second shorthand goal of the night. Right place, right time. Puck came out from the bottom of the goal line right to the awaiting number 22. And pass out. Buries it right behind the outstretched Edward Coffey. Goal number 3. Second hat trick of the season by Austin Albrecht. Austin Albrecht and Carlos Fernandez are just going back and forth for the points lead on this team this year. It's a lot of fun to watch. But at this point, 6-1 Moccasins, even after the call of no goal, excuse me, after the call no goal, the Moccasins still continue to do what they do and get another one. 9 minutes and 16 minutes left to go here in the third period. Moccasins well on their way to going ahead and keeping pace with Athens, which seems to be the
Well, Pete, right now,
status quo.
This is your chance, a hat trick to throwing the hats on the ice. This is your time to throw a birthday hat to Sean Kuhn. I mean, you have all time right now. If you can go get that to him.
I'd probably have to go down the ice to throw this cardboard hat, but or use a slingshot. But congratulations, Albrecht, on your second one this season. It's been a fantastic season. It's fun to watch these boys. As the players are going around the ice, picking up all the hats for Albrecht. Nice collection of hats tonight, too. Cowboy hats, baseball caps, everything.
Okay, Moccasins fans, just a reminder, if you want your hats back, you need to go to the bottom of section 116 after the game. And if you do not get your hat, it will get donated.
Long night, too, for goaltender Edward Coffey for the Zydeco, who's led a sixth goal in here. Shots on goal total 30-27 in favor of the Zydeco, but scoreboard definitely tells a complete other story here. as the time completely keeps clicking on down, it's not going to stand still for the Zydeco anytime soon the rest of this game.
Right now a 6-1 lead here for the Moccasins, and Albrecht coming into this game so far here with 11 goals, now has 3 more to add to his resume. 8:48 left to go in the third. Moccasins trying to pick up their 11th win here of the regular season. In regulation, I should say, as Kuznetsov, stick handling, posting up, top of the blue line, left side Basran, shooting one off the shoulder that time, McCoon. And now it's picked up by Forneris, felt the pressure from Mietnin, trying to jam it free from the corner. Shots right now 30-27 in favor of the Zydeco. Loose behind the net now, trying to work it from the corner. Jamie Dorsey just signed earlier today, and that one goes all the way down. And Coffey there to slow it up. He'll to take this one back out behind the net for Alexian. Here he goes. Alexian right side, got it back on the return towards the front, loose puck, and the rebound tilted onto the corner. Christie back for it. Still with control, he'll hook his way around. Right side on the pass, and that shot going high over the top off the glass. And look out, the Moccasins back out the other way. 2-on-1, here they come. Christie cross ice, trying to get it back, and Dubé Plouffe was denied, but had the stick slashed right out of the hands. They took the shot, and that will be another penalty to the Zydeco, and it will be Ross Bartlett.
Great passing back and forth. Plouffe gets one, rips it. Great pad save by Coffey, but Dubé Plouffe had his stick slashed right in half by Ross Bartlett, who's going to sit in the box for 2 minutes for a slash.
Well, a 6-1 lead for the Moccasins, 7:29 left to go, third period back after this.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou.
Well, never mind, we're right back.
And we're back.
Just as quickly as we left, we came right back.
Time flies in the third period.
Yeah, it definitely does, going by really, really fast. 7 minutes left to go here in this period. The Moccasins right now trying to make it 2 straight wins as Gerstein firing high off the glass into the mesh, out of play. 7:01 left to go.
I think the referees gave us a little head fake there. It looked like they kind of wanted to call for one, and they had not changed their mind. We're here for it.
Well, Pete, the Moccasins, though, after this game against the Zydeco, they won't see them again until December 18th. That'll be back in Baton Rouge. But next week, they're going to have a 2-game homestand against the Biloxi Breakers.
Yeah, we'll be back here again next week here at the Snake Pit. We'll have a 2-game series Friday and Saturday. And at that point, the state playoffs are going to be winding down, and as far as football is concerned, and everybody can come back here and enjoy these games in full. We've got to continue to support this team and pack this Snake Pit.
Here's Green and his drive on the way, right into the crest of the jersey, that time of Coffey, and he will hang on to it.
Now, like I said, the schedule coming up is pretty interesting. You have the 2 against Biloxi next week, then the following week, leading up to our little Christmas stint. Thursday night, we will be in Baton Rouge, and then in Biloxi, and then back home for a game against the same Breakers, and that's in 2 weeks. So a steady diet of Baton Rouge and Biloxi coming up for the next 2 weeks.
One chance, too, for the Moccasins to, try to pull away and try to hold on to that second spot in the Continental Division.
Yeah, they're going to have a solid gridlock on that, especially with Columbus losing again tonight. So the Moccasins are going to gain 3 more points on that. We'll stay in the course with just chasing Athens right now until Athens hits a hiccup.
So now Turner trying to get after it here, back onto the corner. Loose puck up for grabs. Turner trying to work it free out for Christie now. Here he goes all the way to the far line. Stick handling, trying to get this one back up top. Worked around for Christie all the way to the blue line. Walked along by Turner. Christie on the touch. All the way to the outside. Dubé Plouffe trying to swing this one towards the middle. From the outside right now, trying to jam away at it. And now it's picked up here by the Moccasins behind the net with 5.5 left to go up until Bartlett comes out of the box. And now back to even strength. And we will get a stop right now with 5:26 remaining.
Yeah, Lirakos getting tangled up down there just to the right of Edward Coffey with Blake Keller. But another fine save though by Coffey. It was follow the bouncing puck. It was up in the air with the blocker, and now the referees are trying to restrain Lirakos. Keller's got a hold of him some way, shape, or form. Looks like he's got him around the collar. But you know, as this winds down, you may see some of the rougher stuff and some of the scrappiness after the whistle. It's the nature when these two teams get together. It's always going to be something exciting. And Lirakos is going to be escorted off the ice.
He is fired up right now.
And Bazran gets off the bench. You know, you got a player that leaves the bench to try to join an altercation. That's also not a good idea. And like I said, I don't think we're going to see the end of this. The fans are fired up, the players are fired up, and Lirakos is off for the remainder of the evening. And the players from both sides are definitely talking, so ain't no telling what we're going to have here after the next faceoff.
Well, we're going to see 5:26 left to go, third period. The Mocs on top 6-1. Back when we return.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Marty and Mark's Jewelers here in West Monroe. Tommy and I, we want to welcome you guys to our store and come in and see what we got.
Come on in.
And look, if you need something for your sweetie, we got pre-owned Rolexes. We've got some nice fine jewelry right here. Rings, engagement rings, Glock watches. So come by and see us for all your jewelry needs, watch needs, and watch repair or jewelry repair. We offer it all right here at Marty and Mark's here in West Monroe and Antique Alley.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let Advanced Audiology and Hearing Aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Moccasins, Yanni Lirakos, 2 minutes roughing, 10 minutes game misconduct. Baton Rouge, Zydeco, 10 minutes game misconduct.
Not hearing as clearly as you used to? Let Advanced Audiology and Hearing Aids be your partner in better hearing. Whether you need a simple ear cleaning, custom hearing protection, or guidance in choosing the best hearing aid from one of our trusted brands, our friendly experts are here to help you every step of the way. Hear better, live better, starting today.
Well, a good look there at Nolan Egbert having some fun on the bench. Got his first start last night, Pete, against this same Zidico team. Picked up his first win, too, in a 4-2 game.
Yeah, looked really solid, too, last night against the Zidico. So, released 2 goaltenders this week. We've got 2 remaining, and it looks like these are what we're going to have going down the stretch.
Here is Miettinen right now, going to circle this one from the top, trying to place it back down low, all the way back high for Miettinen. His shot was blocked. And now Cox, once again, back to pick it up, going to throttle this one towards the front, and that time it's cleared all the way back down.
Good save by Sean Kuhn, who saw that one all the way. Angled his pad and deflected that puck off to the right, and a good clear by the Moccasins.
So now here comes Katola with the full head of steam right now, trying to bring it back along. Katola, left side on the drop. Trying to work it back in tight. Katola swings one across to Bartlett. Right now over on the outside. Hekataipale all the way to the blue line. Kuznetsov, he'll set it across. And Katola's shot blocked right in front, and that'll come back out of the zone. 50 seconds left to go on the Leorakos penalty. 4:12 left to go here in this third period. Jam back in, past Hekataipale. Toivonen around the boards, couldn't clear, kept alive by Katola. He'll swing this one to Hekataipale. Here he is, stick handling, back to the top. Katola, Hekataipale, those two play catch. Far side, just inside the circle. Got the overlap help there that time. It's played all the way high to the blue line. Then Kuznetsov once again has a goal tonight. Kuznetsov creeping in, trying to get it across. And that time it's going to get away there from Matcham. Now back in deep below the goal line, trying to swing it in front. And now it's picked up, and this time Turner, and he'll lift this back down as the penalty expires. Dubé Plouffe, who's serving the penalty, going to come back out of the box and back to 5-on-5 here in a 6-1 game with 3:15 left to go. Alongside Taylor Costa, Pete Fricano, Joseph Hurtado with you. This will come all the way on down. Here is Sean Kuhn going to try the pass to get the breakout started near side. Up the middle, here he comes. Trying to work it back in now, Dubé Plouffe. Going to hang on to it. Quick touch to the outside. Going to work it down low to Cunningham and back on goal. That time it's turned aside off the pad. And it's going to be reworked all the way high. This time for Dorsey. And now Dubé Plouffe. Instead followed up here by Stefanini, and here he goes. Ben Stefanini up the left wing side. That one popped all the way down. Going to be picked up here by Matcham. He'll turn back up the wall now and trying to place it off the glass. And going to do just that. Comes all the way on down here for the Moccasins to take over.
All this time, too. Coffey's been without a stick. It's still in the corner.
Here goes Cunningham right now. Going to drop the shoulder and take a look. Pop it right into the corner. Now Cunningham cross ice in hopes that time of Green. And this will be retracked all the way out to the neutral zone. And here comes Green trying to get on through. Well, Coffey does it a stick right now, though it's a player stick, Pete. And
well, heads up play by the defense, but either they should have done that a while back or. And Coffey had a little bit of time to go pick that stick up in the corner during the play when it came out to center, but opted to leave it out there. But we're going to go to break.
Well, we're going to go to break. Our final one, 1:54 left to go. A 6-1 lead here for the Moccasins. We're back in 90 seconds.
Well, hockey has returned to Monroe.
Hockey is back on the Bayou. City officials and franchise officials say this is a win-win situation on and off the ice.
Save big when you join the Top Dog family. Check out our memberships today on our app or our website, and as always, go Mocs.
They say that time and tide wait for no man. Well, neither does technology. At Unity Fiber, we are committed to setting your business up for success as the future rapidly becomes the present. Through high-speed, low-latency internet, managed network services, and powerful cloud-based voice solutions, we take care of your connectivity so that you can focus on what matters, doing what you do. Don't get left behind. Visit
Welcome back, everybody, here inside the Civic Center. 1:54 left to go, third period. Attacking zone faceoff right now for the Moccasins. Near side wall, glove hand side of Coffey, and the draw picked up by the Zydeco, trying to clear their own zone. Picked up by Matcham, and now Chirac. Trying to roll that on through, going to come on back down now. This time it's Green back to pick it up. And here he is, going to stop up behind the net. Time winding down here, just about 90 seconds left to go in this third period. Matthews to start the breakout. Turner on the bumper pass. Here he goes now through the middle, right side, trying to step his way through and does, and sending that one right back on to Coffey. He has the stop and will hang on.
I think right now Baton Rouge is trying to weather the storm here. Minute 19 left to go in the third period. So this one's going to wind down, and Monroe is going to go ahead and grab another 3 points and tack those on to this chase for first place.
A minute 12 left to go here in this hockey game. The Moccasins on the way to picking up 3 points. And a little extra 2 right here in the corner after the whistle. Some heavy right hands being thrown there in the corner. That was Casey Gerstein.
Gerstein goes ahead, leaves the helmet right there at center at the snakehead. He's getting escorted off.
And Dorsey the one to pick up the helmet too at center.
As we talk, you know, it's the rough stuff's going to probably still continue. It's a minute and 5. You wouldn't think so. However, the in-state rivalry still stays hot.
Well, these teams, despite the record though, Pete, you know, they still play each other tough.
Yeah, they do. You know, and we talk, you know, it doesn't matter if you're in first place or last place. It's you still got to play the game. And the game's still going to be played tough, nonetheless. But just Baton Rouge is just really having some troubles lately, and it's interesting to see because they made the playoffs last year, and right now it really doesn't look like that's going to be in their cards. And Gerstein's going to have a 10-minute misconduct, so his night is over. We're going to have a face-off down here to the right of Sean Kuhn in the near face-off circle in the Moccasin zone.
Well, right now, minute 5 left to go here in the third period. Casey Gerstein getting the penalty. Austin Albrecht to serve it. So the Zydeco will be attacking zone face-off. And Baton Rouge to the power play. And the final minute to go in this third period. Moccasins on the way to picking up their 11th win in regulation. And improve to 10 or 11-4-2 on the season. Here's Weber across the front and trying to pick it up Alexian. Loose back on into the corner. Trying to jam it free now out of the wall from behind the net. Tying up, still trying to work it free. Still battling for control. Soccered along out to Kuznetsov. Tried the quick pass and broken up by the Moccasins. Here they come. Turner this time right side has a man breaking towards the front. And he'll just toss it all the way back on down. And the final 15 seconds left to go. Looking to kill off the clock here. And they'll do just about that. And they'll take it up behind their own net. 2 seconds and 1. The Moccasins walking away winners here in this one. A 6-1 victory for Monroe. A hat trick from Austin Albrecht to help them. And 3 points for them.
And win number 6 for Sean Kuhn on his birthday tomorrow. And staying perfect on the season, Sean is. He's been lights out so far this season, and allowing 1 goal is going to bring that goals against down to save percentage up.
1-2 on the season, Sean Kuhn. So remaining undefeated in regulation. And the celebration out at home ice at center.
Well, solid weekend by the Moccasins, winning the home-and-home series, taking both of them. Won it the first game Friday night in Baton Rouge. And game number 2 tonight here in the Snake Pit. Very good weekend. The train keeps rolling.
The salute here from the fans. Great to see in our wine arena shot right now. Well, stick around. Coming up, our post-game show after this, and we'll have some interviews with Taylor Costa. We'll get the 3 stars of the game 2 coming up as well.
Sean Kuhn. Get off the ice.
And Cooner with the birthday hat and the cake too with the little hockey. You put the goalie on. Did you put the goalie on the piece of cake?
Well, we finally got him, and we're going to get him with Taylor Costa. He's got his birthday tomorrow, and let's toss it downstairs to Taylor Costa. Taylor.
Thanks, Joseph. Sean, what does this win mean for you? With your birthday, you got some cake. How does this feel?
Oh, it definitely means a lot. After dropping a couple last week, the boys really bounced right back. It's really awesome to see, and it's I really look forward. I think we're going to climb the standings here pretty soon.
As a fan favorite tonight, people love saying your name when you block a shot. Tonight, they did a special happy birthday to you. What does that mean?
That was definitely a first. That was one of the wilder things I've ever experienced. Definitely the most people that have ever sang to me at once. So this was pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, all of us up top, we want to tell you happy birthday, but now you got to take a bite right here. What do you got?
Oh, get in there, kid. Get in there. Yeah.
There it is. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sean. Austin, tonight you got your second hat trick of the season. What was clicking for you tonight?
I mean, some nights you're just on and you're scoring goals. Other nights you're trying to score and they don't go your way. But tonight seemed to go my way. So yeah.
So y'all played game 1 last night. Y'all get back late, 2:30 in the morning. Y'all get back, quick turnaround. What does this show about your team?
I mean, the travel's obviously never easy, but we just get up and we go to work every day, and we try to put our best foot forward.
Can you walk me through your first shot tonight that really got things going for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good play by Cunningham. He broke down the wing, won a battle, got it to me, and I finished it off.
So what do your line mates mean to you? You've spoken before about Carlos and Andrew Ballant, everything like that. What are y'all doing? What chemistry? How are y'all building that in practice?
I mean, yeah, playing with 2 great players makes me better. And it's awesome to see. And Carlos, he's always working every night, and we feed off each other very well.
You spoke before to me about how your previous roles were more about leadership and stuff like that. How does it feel to be showing more of an offensive side of your
play with the puck a little more and score some goals, yeah.
So how has your time in Monroe been? What does this mean to you?
Love it. Fans are awesome, and it's a great time.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much, Austin. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Joseph.
Well, welcome back in upstairs here inside the broadcast booth. The Moccasins with a win, a 6-1 victory over the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Everyone's having fun here. We got the 100 games. Pete's got the bling, got the hats on. Sean Kuhn got some cake, so a fun time here in Monroe.
Oh, it's been a great night. It's been a great weekend, and we get to finish it up with cake because, Why not, right?
I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? Lisa's the one who cut it. I know she's got it. She's going to bring it in.
Looks like she did a phenomenal job. You know, all this practice has made you so good at this. Oh man, look at these. They look like Peanuts characters.
Yeah, we got some hockey players on here. I mean, kind of looking like, I guess, you and me back in the day.
Way back in the day. Oh man.
Well, I can't wait to try this cake. It'll be fun. But I don't know. It's got sugar in it. Pete, how are you going to try this cake though when it's not sugar-free?
What's going to happen is I'm going to take the fork and then I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of it and then that'll be it.
So it's kind of like the, one bite, everyone knows the rules, right?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, one bite.
Okay. We got the 3 stars of the game coming out here, and we're going to get our wide shot upstairs. Everyone working so hard behind the scenes as the 3 stars coming out here. But Pete, a fun one here in Monroe. The Moccasins now win their 5th straight game against the Zidico.
And as Sean Kuhn said, he said we're going to be climbing to the top within no time. This team has got so much confidence right now. You see these shorthanded goals on a penalty kill. They're playing so good as a cohesive unit. The only thing that can beat them, honestly, is themselves. I really don't see them stopping anytime soon. As long as everybody else keeps losing, we keep winning. There's no doubt.
You're gonna have to try this cake now because I know I'm ready to try this cake. So.
All right, hold on a second. Let me snatch this one over here. Oh, thank God it's not smooshy.
Nope.
All right.
Well, fun time here with our broadcast team. We've done this 2 years in a row now. Always a fun time.
I got to celebrate your birthday.
Yep. It's all fun. Well, I guess cheers, Pete, and thank you so much, and happy birthday to Sean Kuhn too.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Now I got to check my blood sugar.
And Lisa too didn't do too bad a cutting job either.
Stellar. If we got a good shot of this cake.
Well,
the symmetricness here is fantastic. Is that a word? It's symmetricness, but it looks beautiful. Good job, Lisa.
Yep, we appreciate everyone working so hard behind the scenes. Fun game though. The Moccasins closing this one out. They win it 6-1, pick up their 11th regulation win of the season. Still in second place though, Pete, right now in the Continental Division, but they're getting better every game.
100%, and you know what? It's a lot more fun when we're winning, isn't it, partner?
Yep, it 100% is.
Oh yeah, I mean it's good to have the crew back together, have you back with us as well, and
good to be back too.
Oh, I bet it is. And then all of our listeners tonight on all of our outlets. And we look forward to going ahead and doing this again next week. Busy week next week.
We're going to see right now the Moccasins taking on the Breakers next week. But we want to thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us and the entire production crew. We thank you so much. But for Taylor Costa, Pete Fricano, Joseph Furtado saying so long here. Good night. We'll see you next week here from Monroe.